Hello. I'm here with my cousin Arturo. Arturo, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, my name is Arturo Pacheco. I am a fourth year student in mechanical engineering, and I hope to continue my studies later on. Could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Minerva. I'm 29 years old. I studied culinary arts and I've been working in the field in restaurants, hotels, and now as a personal chef. Um, yeah, I love cooking. So I'm going to start with a few questions for you. Which are the newest trends in mechanical engineering nowadays?
So nowadays, I think one of the most interesting trends is the use of artificial intelligence in robotics. So I think previously a lot of robotics has been just using inputs that are directly controlled by people, and now I think it's transitioning to something that is more adaptive, which is a very interesting way to, I guess, reduce the cost of actual human input, but could have a lot of unintended effects if not used properly. So I think that's an interesting development that should be done carried out very carefully.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. How do you see the engineering development in the US? In which areas do you see more progress?
So I think that more recently there's been a lot more progress in terms of defense, and so a lot of research is being done in military capabilities, um, but there's less being done in, like, for example, space exploration or things like that. Even though there have been some missions recently, such as the mission around the moon, which was
Artemis.
Artemis. Yeah, it was very fun, very cool to see that happen again. But I think right now the focus has mostly been on the military.
Makes sense. How do you see engineering at its prime? How would be a perfect world from the energy standpoint?
So I don't know if we could ever achieve a perfect world from an energy standpoint, but ideally we would be able to have very energy efficient machines and clean energy, stuff that doesn't pollute the environment too much, um, and a renewable source of energy. So I would like to see a lot more being done with solar power and other forms of energy that are not too invasive with the environment. But even that obviously has its own cost, because batteries that use lithium, the mining of that is taxing to the environment. So there's no perfect solution, but I think that's something that we need to focus on a lot, is how to build a sustainable future with still meeting the demand for energy that we all have.
Makes sense. Thank you.
Thank you.
You have questions for me?
Yes, absolutely. So my first question for you is, how does gastronomy represent the cultures of various peoples?
It represents the culture of people, starting with their ingredients, the cooking techniques, and yeah, like with recipes that are passed through generations, that makes people have a sense of identity and culture.
Can you tell which are the common and uncommon ingredients according to cultures whenever you cook?
Yes, you can tell which ingredients are more common based on, like, they tell a story. You can tell how the climate is in a region. For example, in Asia, ingredients that are common would be soy sauce, ginger, sesame, and another example in Mexico, like corn, beans, chiles, and it all has to do with the environment, and that, and yeah, the resources that people had available. And another way is like cultural influences. that way you can see how ingredients travel through the world, and some of them are incorporated in cultures, in traditional dishes. For example, hibiscus comes from Africa, and it was adopted now in Mexican culture with the Jamaica agua fresca. Yeah.
And my last question is, how do dishes represent the identity of the people?
Yeah, that is linked to the first question. How they represent the culture of people.
Yeah, or just their individual identity as well.
Yeah, it's by, yeah, like I said, it with a dish can tell a story based on the ingredients, and how sometimes we have like special dishes for holidays, and it's a very important part of people's cultures and traditions, and how we spend time with people, and we create memories with that, and I think that's very important for us as humans to have this sense of belonging and culture, and food is a very important part of that.
Great, thank you for answering the questions.
Sure. Well, great talking with you.
Great talking with you too.